Good morning, sweethearts. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Happy Venus Day. Much is going on. Much distorted energies out of there. And as this veil continues to be pierced and rip, much thoughts are bombarding. And this is where every thought is going to try to dictate to the humanness, as this veil is removed, that you're sick. It's going to tell you that you have diseases. It's going to tell you this. Those thoughts are going to tell you that. Thoughts are going to really bombard. And this is a space where I've had many mention that doctors are telling them that they have diseases, that they now all of a sudden have heart disease and this, that, and the other. This is a space, sweet ones, with this veil's being removed, that anything and everything is going to come out to you to dictate to you that there's something wrong with you, that you are not whole, that you are not pure. As long as anything outside of you tells you, it only becomes true when you own that which is told. Somebody tells you you have cancer. Well, the doctor can tell you that you have anything that you want, that they say you have. How you guys doing? Don, Jeffrey, Joe, Veronica. Big hugs and blessings. But you are pure, holy, and perfectly healed. Now, your vessel may have some distorted energy in it, but you're a powerful being. You can go within and use what is being shown, what is being told to you as a tool. Okay, so the doctor says you have heart disease. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to own it and say, okay, now I have heart disease? Or are you going to see it for what it is? Okay, they're showing me an energetic blockage within my vessel. I can go in there. I'm a powerful being of light. I can go in there and I can heal my vessel. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to see that energetic blockage. Now go in and talk to your cells. Now go in and communicate with the heart. Communicate with the so-called disease. Just don't own it. You are perfectly pure, holy, whole. You have no distortions. You have no diseases. Your vessel may, but you are not your body. And so as these things present itself, as this veil pierces more and more and disintegrates more and more, leading us up to the solstice skies. Another gal messaged me at 1 o'clock this morning. Mama, what's happening? This person says that all this is going on and with me, and then I'm this and I'm that. And it's like, breathe, center yourself, and see it as a tool. Remember, the humanness is leaving, if you will. That thought consciousness is disintegrating and being overwritten by all the light that's bathing our planet and bathing us. And so, yes, diseases, yes, thought forms, yes, fear is very evident and very prevalent right now. Doesn't mean we have to own it. Doesn't mean we have to claim it. Because when you own it, that's where you're saying that it's true, that it's real. That's the illusion that's falling away, that consciousness. So really, I really encourage all of us. Thank you, Shell. Big hugs and blessings, Sharon, Dawn, Shell, Monique, Mark. And so really, these next 2 weeks are going to be intense, guys. Remember, we're conduits. We're here to, and right now that expansion is including 7.8 billion, where that collective of all of us, whereas until that expansion of frequency reached this mass critical point in the collective of the light workers, you know, you have many, many different collectives, and now all of those collectives has spread out to affect all 7.8 billion. So right now, all of these thoughts that are bombarding you, bombarding each of us, it's collective thoughts of 7.8 billion souls. And 7+ billion of those souls are still asleep. They are not in awareness that their thoughts create their reality. That's where we as conduits, we as the beams and pillars of light, that's where we transmute it. That's where we transform it when we observe it, when we perceive it. That's why perception's ours. We are in geographical locations that affect the entire collective of where we're located. So anything we perceive, anything we observe, even though it's experienced through our vessel, we're transforming it for the collective. So if you're being told you have heart disease, that spirit giving you opportunity to use that as a tool and to see it, to go within, communicate with your cells, communicate with your body, communicate with those organs, and totally transform them. And at the same time, you're transforming it in the whole collective area, that geographical location that you exist in. Now, for those just awakening, that radius is like an 18-mile radius. Now, for those who have been on this journey, that have evolved into a higher frequency of awareness, or have fully embodied now, what you do through your vessel, what is presented, any work you do, heals 1,000-mile radius of the geographical location that you're in, and every being in that energetic space. Make it impersonal, guys. And I always say that. But these next 2 weeks, as this veil fully disintegrates, and truth is shocking, and more truth is being revealed, and the more we can stay in that space of self, not of the personality of Linda, Monica, Heather, Jamie, Mark, Tom, Dick, Harry, the more we can stay in the presence of self versus the personality of the body, the more we can transform the discordant energies of shock, of betrayal, of everything that is coming up in the collective of 7.8 billion consciousness right now. So I really encourage you guys. I can't tell you what to do, but I really encourage you, sweethearts. Observe these emotions and don't attach to it. Use everything as a tool right now. Every physical presentation, every emotion, use it as a tool, and let us transform these collective discordant energies together. Don't own that which somebody is telling you you have, unless yourself, not your human, yourself validates it, because we are not this. We are soul. We are spirit. And right now, this has all been about a space of mastering our mastery. And that mastery is mastering your emotions and mastering the thoughts that are bombarding the mind as that veil is fully disintegrated within our vessels. This is where your personality of Linda, Dawn, Nikki, Tom, Dick, Harry, Michael, Mark, Luke, John, this is where all of that really comes into wholeness within all of us, as long as we can see beyond the physical presentation and see it as a tool. So let's dance through these. This is, you know, the world has no idea about the changes that are going to take place. And those of us in that awareness, this is where every bit of awareness that you've come into to this point on your journeys, this is where we apply it and see it all as energy, all as tools. And don't take it personal, don't make it personal, and don't claim it to be personal. And that, you can exercise that mastery in a space of calm and centeredness and peace. All these thoughts that are being bombarded, because your thoughts, that's why we encourage you, meditate, quiet your mind. Because it's only when you quiet your mind and still it from all the thoughts of the collective that you can hear the thoughts of your spirit, of your soul. That's why we encourage it. So if you're getting bombarded, guys, of all of these thoughts, and it seems like they're yours, we're in a collective clearing of 7.8 billion of a removal of a veil for all of humanity. And this is where we dance. This is where we step up to the plate. Because up until now, it's been a journey. Now, we're stepping into mission. Now, we're stepping into purpose. Because now, the veil is being removed. And this, everything we've learned on this spiritual journey, this is where we have to use every single tool to remain centered as the shock and the collective becomes overwhelming to 7+ billion souls that have no clue that they have been enslaved into mind programming. And if we can't stay centered, and if we continue to attach to all of these thoughts, we're not doing any of us any favors. So really, see beyond, sweetheart. Really allow yourself to become the observer rather than the personality of who you have always thought you were. And the knowing of who you truly are merge together. And let us dance. It's going to increase come Monday. Monday's going to go down in the history books, sweethearts. So dance. Because the next 2 weeks, you're going to be fast dancing in ways that you never thought you had the power to dance like that. So have a great weekend. It's going to increase in intensity, sweethearts. But you are not your body. You are not the thoughts. They're tools. And let's transform them to that which we know it truly is. And on the heavenly realms, those fears, those diseases do not exist. And that's what we focus on, that which truly is the existence of our natural state of being. And that's how we anchor it into materialize. So let's dance through this. I love you guys. Big, 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 big hugs and blessings. And now, together, hand in hand, side by side, we got this. And we can make this as easy or as turbulent as the thoughts that we choose to entertain. So let us choose to entertain peace and unity and join together and reach out if you need to. We're here for you. And together we'll get through it. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.